Good morning. I've recently had a revelation about how much perfection and being a perfectionist has taken away from me, with always striving to keep myself up to this incredible gold standard with whatever I put out or how I present in the world. And I think a lot of high achieving kids struggle with this. So in this video I wanted to chat about it and explain what belief systems led me down this route so that we could kind of dismantle them. Like, I could dismantle them along with you and explain what has held me back from achieving. The revelation which caused this was I recently posted a video, unedited, unscripted, just me talking to the camera, and I did it within 5 minutes of taking the video, and it felt like a huge step forward for me, where I broke down this barrier that I didn't believe that I could do. I think a lot of us have beliefs about ourselves which we never question or work on, and sometimes you need to prove to yourself that you can do it. So this is what I wanted to bring today. You can do that thing so much easier than you think, without setting all these boundaries up for yourself. Like I said, I think high achievers have it ingrained in their brain that everything needs to be perfect in order for us to retain this control over the outcome. But ultimately, it is not always the amount of effort that you put in that is gonna give you the result that you want. Usually I favor things like going to the gym or working out or studying, because they feel like they have very linear outcomes. And what would this mean? It's like the amount of effort that you put in is the amount that you get out. But a lot of things in life are not structured like that. There are some people who put way less effort and get so much more, and it made me question, why am I setting up all these boundaries for myself to be able to do something, and ultimately it's holding me back. There's a specific story that I have in mind, which is being a perfectionist cost me my place at a very important table full of bankers and important people I could have networked with. It was my first year of university, and there was an event with the Bank of America where you could go to a dinner and network with associates, directors, managing directors, basically people who are high up in the bank. And you had to submit a CV and an application. I spent a week sorting out my CV. This thing could have been done in one day, but I needed to get it perfect. I wanted everything to be right. I wanted something to review it. Bear in mind, I was in my first year of university. Who even in their first year has a fully polished CV? They did not care. They kind of just wanted it as a tick box exercise to show that you'd submitted it. But I took this so deeply, again, because I wanted to retain some kind of control over the end outcome and ensure my place. But by trying to ensure myself, I actually ensured that I didn't get on it, because I left it to submit until the last hour. It turned out that the applications had filled out because it was on a rolling basis, so they recruit as you go along. And the spaces at the dinner filled up and the application process closed, and I couldn't even get in my application. So sometimes getting things done on time, and the majority of the time, it's actually way better than delaying something in order to be perfect. And along the line of understanding where this comes from is, I think a lot of us are raised to believe that if we get everything right, it will lead to the best outcome. The more that you put in, the more that you will get out. As a kid, because of the structures that we were raised in that were very linear, we learnt this mechanism growing up. So we want to control for all variables in order for us to get the best result out of it. But really, when you have trust in the world and make space for the universe to act on your behalf, things happen so much easier. And this is the message that I wish I had someone tell me, and it's something you need to practice. It's crazy practicing not being perfect, but this is literally what I do. Filming this video is me practicing not being perfect. just start doing things without being fully ready for them. This is how people are kept behind from starting businesses, starting their dreams. Like, I've heard so many people tell me about things that they want to do since I started like posting videos of myself online, because you attract this type of person, someone who is creative, who is interested in pursuing more creative passions. And I just want to tell them, do that thing, just do it. And then when it comes to myself, I can hardly apply that. But as I said, this is the practical step. You have to practice, and it feels really uncomfortable, but this is the price you have to pay. And there are people who are so much, I don't want to say dumb, but like, it is like that. Some people are less less knowledgeable about the thing that you are an expert in, but they are the ones that are going to succeed because they have faith in themselves. I think really in life you just need conviction in yourself and discipline to execute on whatever. Because who do people look up to? The person who has confidence in the message that they're sharing, not always the person who is the most expert in their field. It's just about marketing yourself in a way that attracts people to listen to what you have to say, and that takes time. It takes time to learn as a skill. And another interesting point that I was thinking about recently was I was watching a Dr. K video, and for anyone who doesn't know, he is, I believe, a psychotherapist, like online, who shares a lot of theory about his practice. And he said that our brain defaults to the easiest path forward. So if you wanna, this is why people will procrastinate on their dreams and say they will do something. And perfection is a bit of a buffer to allow yourself to not actually go ahead with what you want to do, like waiting until it's perfect. You use this excuse to not put out something in the world which is scary. And it makes sense because your brain is trying to protect itself. It's trying to protect you from something that's unknown. So a lot of people, instead of starting a business, and I was guilty of this, I'd watch like loads of videos online before I did it, and it would still give me a boost of dopamine because I think, well, I'm being productive, I'm learning more about it. Just do the thing. Just do the thing, and I promise you things will start falling into place. We have forgotten that as humans we need to learn to do, because in school we're trained to pick up all this theory, but really what matters in real life is action and practicing and showing up. And a lot of people don't show you that this is tough and sucks. Honestly, sometimes it really sucks having to show up over and over again, but you just have to, and accept that everyone starts from zero. Like when a baby learns to walk, it's not going to be good and it's going to take time. And a baby doesn't learn to walk by reading a ton of books and waiting until it knows the exact mechanism, like biologically, to walk. No, it just takes the steps slowly, one by one, and it builds up. So that's the message that I had to share today, because I feel like being a perfectionist has robbed so much from me, and the more I act, the more confident I feel in myself. So I hope this helps someone who feels the same as me.